Are you ready for the major? No! I said, are you ready for the AniMajor?
I did not think they were going to go PA, I will say that right now, because usually PA you want to pick into no magical damage.
Sure.
It's just a lot of damage. You can keep that fiery stall stacks going on. Cookie misses, might be in trouble.
That puts him in danger. Good skewer back as well, and Stinger, oh, the optimistic TP, he's not getting out of there. Across all three lanes now, just a glance at the CS. Doing very well across the board as that Shockwave LSA connect onto the Void. No time walk here for K1. Oh, he's in a spot of bother there.
Level 3, it's ton of damage. Oracle, this is okay, he's gonna get a goal on.
Yeah, roll into that split earth. Finally a bit of revenge for Beast Coast, it looks like. It's Insania.
You're in my house, you gotta eat the food. You look skinny. Bottom lane.
Oh, Whisper, yeah. That initiation from the Oracle. Mickey doesn't want to stick around and continue though, and that opens up Insania to get gone on by Schofield. And this is the period of the game now, you know, oh, the PA dodges away from the split earth, but Whisper with the Pulse Nova. And this is the period of the game that really we expect Beast Coast to be rotating into lanes, especially with Chris Luck, and using this Chrono exactly. Onto the Lina we go, and a turnaround play, not coming from Koikva. So it is just a straight up pickup for Stinger's Snapfire as a two-man RP. Skewer back into the PA here. Time walk out by K1, so Stinger has to try and cookie you, but won't be able to dodge the danger of Mickey's Phantom Assassin. That TA in particular, right, the ranged hero having a disarm against her. And a Gale back again from Chris Luck with a roll. We don't have the Magnetize yet, so Tiger's arrival with that nice meld strike, Sumail. And we'll at least get a kill there as Chris Luck has to bail away from that Laguna Blade. Tiger giving chase though. Another spell, is it coming? The Urn charges and the right-click attacks. Tiger has this one all locked in place. Lina comes in and makes sure not only does TA survive, but they get 2 kills off the back of it. While in the dire jungle, Koik for Mickey Insania, trying to play into that top portion of the map. Snapfire and Leshrak will force them away though. Empowered PA looking for a freebie onto the Snapfire. Koikva trying to bait any form of reaction here, and they'll see Earth Spirits arrive, Leshrak's come in, Mickey has to jump away. I think Koikva are looking pretty dead over in the trees, even expending the Mortimer's Kisses, launching out the lava towards the Magnus.
He's just buying time now, he understands.
The
He's
PA's
dead.
out.
Yep, he can beat that utility while you get the more higher tier items.
Oh, in comes Koikva. Doesn't get the RP to land though, and now under all the magic damage, stunned up. A bit of a save for Insania while Schofield bursts down with that Laguna Blade. Koikva's still looking for the RP, gets it onto Stinger.
False promise
Snapfire
ready.
Caught up in it, and in comes the Chrono. The Oracle's inside, so no false prize coming, but K1 needs the kisses to land in onto Oracle as Tiger and Koikva both lose their life. Sumail in trouble now as well. Turns to battle Whisper. Mickey,
still alive.
He's still battling this Leshrak, but Whisper's alive. Survives the onslaught, and it's huge for Beast Coast. Back towards Insania, K1 moves, Sumail falls, and a 5-man wipe is incoming. Beast Coast with the perfect team fight. Ward over in that top jungle, scouts out nobody there. Top lane's pushed in, the 3-man, RP comes in, the cookie back, Light Strike Array's there, but the kisses, it's all too late for Beast Coast. They've been slaughtered, Chris Luck's done, in comes K1, the Chrono onto the Oracle, catches out the PA2, Whisper's damage is still going through. Sumail, the turnaround stun from the Light Strike Array, sure is there, but he pops out after the false promise.
Whisper is not dying.
It looks so big for Liquid, but Beast Coast, they strike back with an ultra kill on Whisper.
Oh my god.
They've got kisses too. Everything at their disposal. And K1 with a Chrono, straight onto the Oracle. There's the kisses, Lina now the second focus. Beast Coast move into this tier 3 in the Radiant base. Get to the high ground. As Koikva, Shockwave, Skewer, Light Strike Array. The combo play, Laguna Blade and the RP. Onto K1, he's down. Beautiful execution from Liquid. And now with the Yule Scepter, Light Strike, Whisper caught out. The minus armor from Sumail, bursting him down. Koikva jumped in, he's going to be saved up by the Oracle, and Beast Coast held in their tracks. Sure, you killed a PA, but you start to contend with a TA. And Koikva, oh, he's tried to go in again. Shockwave Skewer once more.
Another one.
Really well played by Koikva, setting it up onto Chris Luck with a 2-man stun from the Lina. Liquid are holding. Beautiful out onto the Venomancer, and 3 kills in a row. Koikva walking past the plate wall. Chris Luck going to break the smoke, gets out of Gale, misses out. Mickey makes the jump, but there's a Ghost Scepter there. Bursting through Chris Luck, but Roshan's gone. BKB out from the PA, but she's disarmed before, and as Laguna Blade does very little. Tiger tanking up through the kisses, while Whisper saved by a cookie. Credit down by Mickey. Turn around from the Snapfire, and K1 still has that Chrono to play with. Mickey, though, has the backup of the Lina with that Light Strike Array stun. Insania, the target of choice, though, from Schofield and K1. Try and burst through the Oracle, force the false promise. as they lose 2 of their cores
He's
on
deeping
beastcoast.
out.
The buyback coming and the chrono expended. K1 needed to.
I don't think chrono was necessary there. You can pretty much let Oracle die or let him live.
Handing over to the Lash. Jump in and the rewind. K1 playing with Liquid a bit, but the combo's coming. They don't get the light strike array this time. A TA magnetized, jumped on by Schofield. A little dance around the TA, kicking her off to the side. K1 looking for the opening. Doesn't have chrono for 20 seconds though, so instead goes towards Tiger, looking for the bashes. Disarm comes, and there's the meld of the minus armor. Tiger will be able to skip back towards the fountain, as Schofield required to buy back to try and finish off these barracks.
The most likely you're gonna die. You overstep. Wait, what?
Schofield,
Chasing.
the dieback on Earth Spirit, but the chrono! In comes K1, Whisper with the damage, absolutely pumping it towards Liquid. They've not got a kill yet. Schofield will be the first to fall. Tiger finally bursts down as the false promise on a Sumail. Buys a bit of space for the TA, but the focus from Beast Coast, the 2 supports. Insania and Tiger both down, and now Mickey is isolated, all out on his lonesome.
Great chrono from K1.
A Tiger dead without buyback for a minute, and K1 jumping high ground here towards Insania. What does he have to false promise himself? He does, absolutely, but he's been bashed into oblivion. Fated it comes, the kiss is landing towards Sumail as the back line. Mickey, he was hunting for Stinger, but he's been turned around on by the Leshrac. A double kill for K1, picks up Insania with the skewer, over to the RP.
Where's
this
the
is the chance
follow-up?
for Liquid. The follow through with the Empower, cleaving and critting, but Mickey just doesn't have the damage. Beast Coast will stand their ground,
This is it,
turn
Gary.
and face, and this has got to be it. Absolute domination coming through from Beast Coast. So he can survive even longer throughout these fights.
It's almost impossible to burst
K1.
Faceless Void. Here
They
he
get
comes.
the chrono. Straight onto the Oracle, the prime target they needed. Buyback immediate, out from Insania while Sumail BKBs and turns, whacks down with a Sideblade spill. We see that RP play, he can be the defensive saving hero this time around as they do get a catch. Bursting through Schofield and he yules into the Faceless Void, so TA and the chrono not really being hit here. They've got the false promise out of Liquid, and Chris Luck running back in towards Sumail. They're trying to put damage on him through the false promise, but Insania being focused by K1. Light Strike Array holds the Faceless Void back, while PA chasing back Whisper, but TA's gone. The damage was enough, and Tiger found on the left-hand side. Now you've got no execution from Liquid. 3 heroes dead with no buyback, and Beast Coast looking for your tier 4s.
Playing it like this Faceless Void is too tanky to kill. 4,000 HP.
He's straight on top of them. I mean, the jump in here from Mickey. It's a lot of damage on Whisper, but they've got Ghost Scepters, Eon Disc, Cookie Stun, catch out Mickey's PA. Tries to get back onto Whisper, but they've got the cheese and the fountain diving from K1. He's in the fountain, taking down the Magnus, and Mickey, the final casualty for Team Liquid, calling out GG, and Beast Coast take game 1.
And Liquid rounded out with the bristleback.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't like Liquid's draft again.
Very similar in terms of playstyle and itemization as the Wraith King we've seen in the past from K1. Very much that phase boots stick, or Mickey. The body blocks in that. Little jump in from Whisper and Schofield thanks to the toss back. Gets the first blood. Now bottom lane. Have they recovered yet, Liquid? Doesn't look like it. Insania's tossed back into the waiting arms of Whisper. 2-man split earth with a Diabolic Edict.
Neutral
and Mickey,
creep.
he's stacking up Quill sprays onto Whisper, but he's got 1 charges, the ability to run back, but all these stacks, they're building so heavily. Whisper needs another split earth, but dodged and
Good
sidestepped. Well done by Mickey, recovering in that bot lane at long last, whilst Tiger does cookie away from K1.
Any stacks right now? No. Like Liquid, a team that is usually known for making a ton of stacks. Once again, heavily focusing on the lanes. A lot of slow top.
Koikfa, yeah, that Curse of Avernus with the Vortex. Slowing Koikfa down. He's got himself boots, chainmail, so armor and move speed, but K1 slaps him. Tiger has arrived into that top spot with a cookie forward, catching out K1's Abaddon. He's dropping incredibly low, but the phase boots, the move speed, and the ability to just slip away from danger there. That was the big point the panel made, the ability for Liquid to get out of their lanes. If the laning stage breaks down too soon and a toss back like this, Koikfa into the Chris Luck
He
Venom
can just
answer,
run
he's
it
dead.
down.
They've got an objective to claim as well. 9-minute smoke rotation, 4 heroes strong, coming to bottom lane. Mickey's out of mana, so the Tombow, Avalanche, the toss, he's looking for it, gets the mana back, and the Oracle put into Whisper's damage over time. But they want Mickey. He's the bigger target. The block out from the Plague Ward stops his retreat. Yeah, and probably a bit of gold towards his Blink Dagger as well. And all this money flowing into the pockets of the supports as Mickey runs forward, frontlining like you said, allowing for the kisses and the duel onto the Leshrac. They get out a good Poison Nova and the Ice Blast arriving. Good Fate's Edict, blocks out some of the damage there. Kyiv turned on, but the False Promise saves him up. Beautiful from Insania.
Double damage purged off.
He's given up also on pushing that bottom tier 1 for a little while. Liquid looking like they want to start something here. I don't know, with that duel and DD rune, Schofield's burst immediately. The Ice Blast comes in, but they've still got the saves from Insania, holding high ground, and Sumail with a double kill, going for the TP out. No stuns to catch him. So Whisper and K1, I mean, they're under these kisses.
Big
a
kisses.
lot of magic damage from the Snapfire as Tiger forcing Beast Coast to start to retreat. Cookie in. K1, he's in a bit of trouble. He's dead. No ulti for him. Whisper's going to get caught by the Fortune's End, and a triple kill for Sumail. A massive factor in that previous victory for them. As Insania going to Fortune's End off the Gale. Chris Luck walking high ground, and K1 moving towards the Oracle while there's an avalanche toss in the back lines. Legion Commander pop the Blade Mail, and Mickey press the attack on him. So hitting into Whisper real hard, pops the Greaves, toss back across. K1 still up and running. Borrow time going. Chris Luck gets out the ulti, but Mickey's still running forward, and this DD Rune TA shredding through them. Sumail looks perfectly fine to pick off Chris Luck. The Avalanche not even going to... Oh, the toss back! Doesn't buy him enough time. He dies mid-air, and Mickey can get back onto Schofield. They pop the Aegis, but another win for Liquid.
Bristleback, Eternal Shroud done. Now going into Lotus Orb next. He's ready to go. Like, he needs to be not hit by AA Blast.
Well, Kyiv gets clipped by it. Toss back into the Split Earth. Ice Blast and the damage from Whisper. Kyiv down. Break in fast up towards high ground. They're going for tier 3. Very early part of the game here for that as the Split Earth onto the TP of Mickey. K1 trying to fall back. He doesn't have any real support here. Borrowed time being expended, and he doesn't have the help he needs. No backup coming. K1 is tanky, sure, but the minus armor stacks up quickly with a duel there. They'll snipe him out.
If you run out of the slots, you might get it. The Aghanim Scepter is really great, costs a lot of money, but he might need to go duel.
Yeah, Whisper spending a lot of time pushing that bottom lane.
I don't know what we want to call them. These are not
super creeps.
Super creeps?
Yeah.
Not the super mega creeps, but...
Just the super small. Yeah, super creeps. Oh, TA traps. Kyiv trying the body blocks. Gets out the press the attack. Chris Luck trying to slip away from this one with a Ghost Scepter Shiver's Guard. In comes Schofield. Mickey though backstabbing. A jump from the TA. Disarmed and has to BKB up. Look at K1 going straight to the back lines, but the Templar Assassin hunting the Ancient Apparition. Stinger blown up. While K1 is 1v3ing. Aiming Tiger. Trying to get through him with Schofield. In comes the combo, but he doesn't finish anybody off. K1's borrow time's going to wear off as well, and Schofield left stranded. Another duel victory for Kyiv.
And they're not done. Liquid still chasing Abba. He should be able to get out.
And he stuns.
TP. Not gonna be able to make it.
And find some kind of opening here. One pick off. Could be the difference, but Tiger blinks away. Mickey towards Whisper. There's the duel onto Chris Luck, but I think he got his Ghost Scepter off. The Ice Blast landing into Kyiv now. The toss back as well, while Whisper survives and breaks back up to high ground. Sumail's BKB allows him to shred through Schofield and back onto the Ancient Apparition with Roshan about to spawn.
And he TP'd back to base. K1, he's going for the big plays. He wants that mid barracks.
He's taken down the tier 3. The melee racks is gone. Liquid have to come back and try to defend. They've got the Dusk. The Shadow Blade not going to work out for him this time, but he's got borrowed time. TP home, and he stuns. There it is. The Scatter Blast catches him out, and K1, sure you're speedy, you're tanky. The man to the runaway. The face boost to try and skip out with the spider legs.
Can he get
up
on
to the high ground? He can't make it.
Hit this
he can't make it. Looking to defend and hold on to this set of buildings. And run straight in towards them. Shield popping. Looking for the silence on Mickey. Gets that Curse of Avernus on it. But K1 taking a huge amount of damage here. And it doesn't look like, oh, the toss, the jump in, the duel. They're going to catch him out. Oh, that Ice Blast is coming straight on top of them. Insania. K1 found the slice into the back lines. Buyback immediately from the Oracle as the Tiny will follow suit. K1's borrowed time still going. And Mickey caught out in the Split Earth. Bristleback's first life still up and running, and Sumail has the cheese. So with this duel play, Tiger comes back in to help take down Tiny. A double for the Snapfire, and K1 is struggling to find a target he can stick on.
Oh man, that refresher on Legion Commander allowing him to lock down Tiny twice. K1 doesn't have ulti for 5 seconds.
He's dead.
No buyback.
He's gone for a minute and a half, and they still have False Promise. they still have that save ability, even though they spent the cheese. Tier 4 time now for Liquid as they blow up Stinger. Tier 4's a falling in Chryslok. He gets off his Poison Nova, try and chip away at Liquid, but they can't stem the flow. The damage is too great. Substantial move here from Liquid to close out game 2.
This is it, Gary. I don't think they have enough. Abaddon gone for 50 seconds. This will give enough time for Team Liquid to go in and close the game. GG is called.
I